Hello and welcome back to the Santander Arena on the Royals Radio Network, Rumba 1340. My name's Dylan Coyle, and the Reading Royals right now are down by 3 against the Manchester Monarchs. Royals have had 2 straight shutout games, one against the Worcester Railers, and then Manchester just the other day. John Muse is in net for the Royals. He had the 6-0 shutout the day after he was sent down from Lehigh Valley, and now he's here with Reading again, and it's 3-0, not the way he wants to start off. Shots are 14-8 for the Manchester Monarchs. Royals have quite the road to come back. They are currently sitting with a magic number of 4 points. If the Royals win today and a Wheeling Nailers loss happens, the Royals will clinch the playoffs. There's also another scenario. If the Reading Royals win in regulation or overtime and the Worcester Railers lose in regulation, then the Royals clinch a playoff spot. Right now, the Royals are not taking care of business. 3-0 here. Going the other way. Marcineau trying to fight off Nick Luco. Loses the puck, and it's sent right back. Matt Wilkins now just spins it around in the corner boards to the left of John Muse. But it finally comes from Nolan Zajac to Chris McCarthy and back the other way. Matt Wilkins on the left slot drops it off. It's Willows now. Matt Willows trying to fish it back out in front. Cannot do so. The Manchester Monarchs do clear it, though. Prevetta did that. Royals get it right back and into the zone. They try and go. Puck went off of Matt Wilkins' stick into the defensive zone of Manchester, and they take it back, clearing it into the neutral zone. Royals fight for it. They get it. Chris McCarthy all alone. Matt Willows now. Willows with a shot, and it's saved by Charles Williams. Williams cut down the angle of Matt Willows right there, and he gloved it before covering it. Charles Williams on the season, a .915 save percentage in 38 games, 22-10, 3-1, has 1 shutout as well this season. He's played 38 games for the Monarchs, the #1 goaltender, for them. Monarchs are currently first in the North Division, not by much, by 2 points right now, with 85 points, 40-21, 3-2. The Royals with 78 points. They're at 35-23, 8-0. In the defensive zone now, Zajac finds a streaking Mark Bennett now. To Morgan, Brian Morgan, the extra forward for the Royals tonight. Winning it back, though, is Hunterberger. Back to Michael Hunterberger. Can't get it. It goes all the way to this point. There's a shot, and it hit a man before jumping right back to the corner boards. And here comes Manchester with the puck. Reading had a good opportunity there, could not take any advantage of this. Kolomaitis' pass across goes around the nets and goes to the left corner. A helmet is off. It looks like Michael Hunterberger's helmet is off his helmet. Or his head, excuse me. Howrelick finds him at the point. Trying to make his dues. Cannot send it across to Colquist. In the corner boards now. Pinned up against the wall. It was Harlack. Chopping it back up to the point. In the left point, there's a shot. It deflected off something, and it went somewhere into the crowd and the safety netting. 2:45 gone in this second period of play. Reading looked a little bit dangerous, but nothing yet really going for them. They have 3 shots in the period. Manchester, they have none. In the second period, the Royals have scored 69 goals while giving up 66. They're very much a first period team. 73 goals, 50 goals allowed. Statistically, this is their worst period defensively. Puck off the blocker of John Muse behind the net. In the corner boards now to the half boards. Royals take it away. In neutral ice, Adam Schmidt chops it farther back. Williams trying to get it. He stumbles behind the net, and the Monarchs do take it away. Rome cannot get the puck. Good job there by Stephen Swavely to keep it in. Ryan Penny gets clocked right there, lost the puck, and Colquist backhands it calmly up, but not before Chase Golightly can get it. Golightly shot, it was flubbed. Swavely chops it back. Adam Schmidt now. Schmidt finds him across. Here's a pass in front, and he scores! Ryan Penny! And the Royals cut the deficit to 2. It was a beautiful play by Nick Neville. A slap pass to Penny. And what a goal. That's Penny's 20th of the season. And for Nick Neville, that's his 2nd point of the year. Well, it started with some great forechecking from Reading right there. And now the team has gotten his 72nd period goals. If they want to crawl back into this game, that was a very important goal to get. Chris McCarthy in the face-off dot against Marcinelle. Ryan Penny, his 20th goal of the season, 39th point of his season so far. And the Royals are looking to get back more here. Odd man rush. Chris McCarthy had to slow down. McCarthy with the shot. He scores! Chris McCarthy! Seconds later, the Royals are down by 1. You gotta be kidding me here. The 26-year-old from Collegeville, Pennsylvania, with his 21st of the season. But the more important statistic here, it's the second goal for the Royals in just around 10 seconds of play. That's the way to try and claw your way back. And with a shot that went over the right shoulder of Williams, got to be wondering, 2 shots, 2 goals. Can we make it a third here? Michael Huntebrinker in the face-off circle. Here comes Manchester the other way, the right circle. A blocker saved by Muse. Chop back out to the neutral zone. Huntebrinker fighting for it, cannot get to it though. Nemsic gets it back. Nemsic finds a man breaking. Doherty now, Doherty, the save by Muse. Back up to the left point. There's a shot well wide of the net. Colomaitis is looking for it. Good job by Littlegren there. Now it's a 1-on-1 situation, a 2-on-1. The Royals, they have another man breaking to the net. There's a shot and a big save by Williams. Oh, man, they were that close. Victor Littlegren, he was all alone breaking in between the circles. But Charles Williams stood tall right there. Imagine if the Royals scored 3 times within a minute. Somehow, it would be quicker than what they did the other night against Manchester. And you got to think, with 3 goals in the first 3 minutes or so of action on Wednesday, that thought's still fresh in the minds of all the Manchester players. The game can change in an instant, and this game most certainly has. Rome wins the face-off. Ryan Penny lost it there. Trying to fight for the puck. Getting it free, however. Royals cannot do so. Nick Luco was there. He couldn't get it. Rome now. Ashton Rome on the left side. He cuts back. His shot deflects, and it hits the netting and goes out of play. Embo getting defended by Shiz Alston Jr., but he gets it down low. Now it's Reynolds. Reynolds with a fadeaway shot at Necchionia, gets the rebound, and Alston Jr. to go out with it.
See, there's some good defense coming right out of the gate by the Owls.
Quentin Rose now Rose with a far 2-point jumper, and he hits it. So that's important for the Owls to get the first 2 points of this half.
You know, something that I found that's kind of interesting. In the NBA, these mid-range jumpers that Temple love are really frowned upon. The analytics team will tell you it's not a great shot, but Temple is adept at hitting them. So I guess whatever works, works.
Absolutely. Tulane trying to answer right back here. It's Cornish. Cornish and Necchionia on them. Gets a pick from Reynolds. Up top, there's a lot of mess of Green Wave players at the top of the key, but it comes out. And there's a 3-point shot by Ona Embo, and he hits it.
You see, it's relatively contested. I just think that, you know, if they're hitting their shots, there's really nothing you could do about it if you do play good defense, which the Owls, for the most part, have been doing.
Alston Jr. gets it to Necchionia at the top of the key. Josh Brown now. Brown inside to Ernest Aflakby. Again, the big men are kind of coming up for a pick-and-roll situation. 6 seconds left in the shot clock. Aflakby back out to Brown for the 3-point shot. He misses everything. And Necchionia, there's not any time left. Rose didn't even think about getting the shot. Necchionia should have just thrown it up and tried to hit the rim there. And the Owls lose the ball.
Yeah, another bad offensive possession. There's some confusion, it looks like, on who's going on what offensive cut, who's supposed to be where. And then by the time that they get everything arranged, you look up and the shot clock's at 5 and you have to make a move. I just think that they really have to get things in order. And I look at Josh Brown as a guy who I put the onus on.
Inside, and it looked like Quentin Rose got the block, but instead it was a foul as Melvin Frazier had the ball deep in the paint. Tulane's going to go to the line for 2.
Yeah, call it a foul, but I mean, I guess you take the referee's word for it. They are closer than we are. But from our vantage point, it looked like it was a lot of ball. That's the second time tonight that Quentin Rose has been denied a rejection by the referees, and they call a foul before he was able to get that rejection.
Well, Melvin Frazier, we talked about him. He's 3 for 5 field goals today. That was his 8th point. He made his first free throw. His second one is also good, so Tulane is now up 12 to start this half.
You look at compare the size of the two teams, and in a way they're pretty similar. They have big guards who like to do a lot of stuff in terms of getting towards the basket, and Frazier is one of those guys for sure.
Quentin Rose, a pass off the backboard to Ernest Aflakby, gets 2 points for the Owls, and here comes Frazier and the green wave the other way. Thinking about the three was Ona Embo. He decides against it and gets it out to Blake Paul, who subsequently gets it out to Cornish. Jordan Cornish trying to go inside to Paul, but Aflakby was there to tip it out of bounds. 43-33, Tulane leads at this point. It's going to be Frazier to inbound, and Quentin Rose is on him. Ona Embo got free, and Shiz Alston Jr. to block or cover for him. It's Cornish now. Cornish, 8 seconds left on this shot clock, and they're far away from the basket. Frazier gets a little bit of space, still has it, 3 seconds left. Trying to run inside to the paint. Obi and Etchioni with the block. He almost lost it. The refs are just going to give it back to Temple.
Yeah, I think they're going to call a shot clock violation, but nevertheless, it was a great effort by Obi Enechionya. He's staying with these guards. That's one thing I will give Obi for, we complain that he is not down low enough, but on the defensive end, he can stick with the opponent's guards very well.
And Enechionya on the offensive side, he still has the ball, and he was looking for Josh Brown, who got a little bit free. It's Shiz Alston Jr. now, top of the key. 10 seconds left. Alston Jr. with a three-point shot. It goes in and out. Tulane to get the ball back on a fast break, and it's Melvin Frazier now. There's been a lot of fast breaks in this game. I think both teams feel comfortable utilizing it. It's Cornish. Cornish has Shiz Alston Jr. on him. Inside now. It's Cameron Reynolds. Reynolds all the way out. Ona Embo now looking. 8 seconds left on this shot clock. Finds Frazier with a lot of space. Josh Brown was coming to block him, and I think Josh Brown just got his hand in the face as that shot was missed.
I don't have a problem with coming on double teams on defense. In fact, I really like it in some situations, but you have to be clear about your rotations.
Well, Aflakby gets 2 points, and he's going to get another opportunity at the line to complete a three-point play, as there was a foul right there as he was walking inside. It looks like Melvin Frazier. We get the confirmation from PA announcer here at the Liacouras Center.
I mean, the big men for Temple have had a breeze when they've had it down low. Very little resistance once they do get it inside, and that partially comes from their size advantage. I think Paul is one of the bigger interior defenders, as Aflakby misses there.
But Quentin Rose gets the rebound back, and he's immediately fouled again, so he's going to go to the line. Well, if anything, Tulane is now already in a little bit of foul trouble for this point in the half. They already have, I thought that was their third foul, it's just their second. So not really that much of foul trouble, but
still 2 quick ones.
2 quick ones. Quentin Rose now at the line. He makes it.
But as I was saying, Blake Paul is the Green Wave's best inside defender, and he's 6'9". I think you got to feed your big men a little bit more and give them a chance to bang down low.
So Quentin Rose makes sure that Ernest Aflakby's miss was not in vain, as he does get an extra point than what would be if Aflakby made it. A negative turning into a positive. That's what they did right there. Right inside to Blake Paul, and Paul just finishes it and slams it home.
Yeah, that was all over Josh Brown there. Gets caught underneath on the big man, and Blake Paul takes advantage.
Ernest Aflakby down low. Temple trying to work down low, and they're thinking about going up top. Josh Brown makes his way to Shiz Alston Jr. Alston Jr. with a three-point shot, and it's in.
Great look created by Josh Brown, and this is what happens when you don't have guys coming to you to set screens. They can then wait for you to penetrate, and they'll be wide open when the help defense comes.
It's inside now, Blake Paul. Paul, who's been on fire, but Josh Brown stripped it away, and it's going to Temple's side as it went off the knee of Blake Paul. Unbelievable action here.
The veteran working hard now.
It's absolutely incredible. It's immediate timeout. We'll go for just a minute here, and we'll be right back on WHIP Radio. Temple is only down 5. It's 45-40 to Tulane. Dylan Coyle, Rumba 1340 on the Royals Radio Network. I'm joined alongside Nick Luco. Nick, what a fantastic period that was for the Royals. Take us through that. You tied the game up. What happened?
Well, I think it was a bit of a tale of two stories there. The first period we came out really slow. We weren't prepared. They jumped a 3-0 lead on us. They were just outworking us. Second period, we started playing our game the way we played Wednesday night. Took it to them with our speed and outworking them, winning battles, and next thing you know, we get rewarded for it. It's a 3-3 game going in the third.
Matt Willis with his 200th career professional point to tie it. How's that feel like?
I wouldn't know. I don't have 200 points. But, he's a good player. He knows how to score. He gets points, and it's well deserved.
Now, you're in your 200th career game tomorrow night. How does that feel getting to this point in your career?
It's pretty special. I grew up in the area, so to be able to play 200 for Reading is it's pretty cool, and not many guys get to play pro, so the fact that I've been able to play 200 just with Reading is pretty special.
All right, thank you. Good luck in the third period.
Thank you very much.
Back to you, David. Travis, with the playoffs growing ever closer, especially in this kind of chippy game, is it hard to kind of maintain that same level of intensity that you're so used to?
No, I think it's kind of gets you excited for the playoffs, and you're starting to gear up. And I know these points are valuable right now, especially since I think we've obviously moved into first place. So we want to hold on to that place, heading down the stretch here.
In what ways have you been able to kind of refine your game in hopes of going with the Flyers next year?
Yeah, I think it's just coming down with the right mindset and being able to work hard and improve on all the areas of my game, and not letting the emotion, I guess you could say, really affect me and mentally affect me. So I think I just came down here with the right mindset, and so far so good.
Now, a lot of the media always like to say what players can work on. What do you think you can work on in your game?
You know what, I think just being a young guy, especially up there with it, being such a fast-paced game, just being able to make the decisions quicker and being hard to play against in all areas, and competing against these guys. So I've liked my game so far since coming down, and hopefully I can continue.
It's half past the top of the hour, and here's your WHIP Sports Update.
Hey sports fans, I'm Dylan Coyle, and this is your sports update for March 14th, 2018. The Temple Owls men's basketball team will begin their trek to Madison Square Garden in the first round of the National Invitation Tournament tonight. They will be taking on the 5th-seeded Penn State Nittany Lions as the 4th seed. The game is at 8 o'clock on ESPNU and will be played at University Park. Tickets are still available until 5 p.m. tonight. Although the Owls did not make the dance, the first few games of the March Madness tournament took place last night with their first 4. Radford beat LIU Brooklyn to advance to the East region against number 1 Villanova, and St. Bonaventure beat UCLA to play number 6 Florida. Tonight, Texas Southern plays NC Central at 6:40, and Syracuse plays Arizona State at 9:10 to round out the last of the first 4 games. Today's weather on Broad Street will be cloudy with a high 41 and a low of 30, with reports at half past each hour. This has been Dylan Coyle reporting for WHIP Radio, Philly's #1 college radio station.